Okay, there's been a lot that happened this weekend, so I'm gonna actually just put it all out there. It started with this an unsolicited phone call from someone claiming to be Captain Underpants. And so after I didn't answer this phone call, this person started to text me. So after some consideration, I've decided I'm just gonna post the whole fucking conversation because there's a lot that happened this weekend. And if it was for monetary gain, I have had my blog since well over a decade. I've paid for that every fucking year. My book cost about what, 13 grand? The audiobook cost 4 grand. All of this came out of my own pocket. I've only asked for cash for donations for what? I started 3 months ago. So if it was for monetary gain, it would be pretty fucked up. And gaslight? Don't have any interest in gaslighting people. And this would be quite some gaslighting, don't you think? My fucking book was written in 2012, and I was after this way before that. And notice how he brings up Neil Gross. He will also bring up Lucien Greaves. Neil Gross is important in this conversation, and I'll get to it in a bit. And no, he doesn't really hide anywhere. They're so fucked up, they just fucking parade their shit out in the open. They just never thought that anybody could come by and fucking point it out to people who actually could investigate it. Ouch. Ugh. Of course, I've only been fucking celibate for 13 years because of my faith. But so says the faggot, or the pedophile who cries to the police. And I know he did, because the idiot did a video about it. The number isn't the same, though. So was I really talking to Captain Underpants, or not? It's not like there aren't apps that can hide your phone number. And I'm not exposing this for screen clips, because fuck, they're freaking out. And I barely get 300 people looking at my shit. So if I was a liar or crazy, why would they go to these extremes? You have the other end of the receipts. I'm just fucking posting our goddamn conversation. It's not like it's a fucking secret. And this idiot does not own my attention. The fact that I was sound asleep and this idiot called me out of nowhere and isn't supposed to have my phone number, and then texted me over and over and over, I thought it was an emergency, so I got up and actually went onto my phone. Until this. And I ended up blocking them. And then I ended up making a short clip that was a minute long, just to show what had happened. And then I sent it out like I always do. And this is what I got when I did it for Neil Gross. So I did a video questioning, could this be what caused Captain Underpants to reach out to me in such a frantic level? But then this got left on my YouTube video that I put out, the short that I put out. The reason why Captain Underpants and the Goblin Dowd and Goatman, Phoenix, Enigma are all shaking in their shoes is because Thomas is about getting ready to throw them under the fucking bus. Because who does this guy, Anonymous, defend? Thomas is a good guy. He's a fed. But you want to know what? After I got this, I've emailed Neil repeatedly now. And this no longer comes up. So it happened, and it was a Saturday. I had posted a video Saturday morning, sent it, didn't get it. But after the crap with Captain Underpants, this is what came up. But then the very next morning, Saturday night, this went away. I don't get this message anymore. So Neil was going to be out for some time. He posted it Saturday afternoon, but Sunday morning he's back. Is that some time? But I think that Neil is trying to give himself plausible deniability. And this is why. Because then this comes in my phone on my text. And I did a video about this too. This came on. But there's more to this conversation. Right here. The whole thing about it is that I barely have anybody fucking watching me. So my lies will be exposed. I have no one watching me. Why the fuck would they care if I was telling lies? And then then he sent this. And I posted, "You're an idiot," and then I blocked him. Phoenix Enigma isn't dead. My stepmother isn't dead. Lucien Greaves isn't dead. Thomas isn't dead. There are a lot of people connected to this that aren't fucking dead. So this argument right here is Doug's argument, Lucien Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, and it's a bullshit argument. Everyone is not dead. But then after I blocked that idiot, the asshole decided to text me from another fucking number immediately. And I've seen a psychiatrist and a therapist for about 25 years now. There are no fucking undiagnosed mental illnesses. So this is also a bullshit argument. But after I posted this, I blocked this idiot too. But this is what I woke up this morning and kind of think that this is their game plan. Thomas is the good guy. They're going to throw Phoenix Enigma and all of that underneath the bus. They're going to dox me. And then, after they've doxed me, they're going to come fucking take me out. And this shows that my fucking sheriff, who I send everything to and have from the very beginning, from the time I fucking moved into that house in Erlin, my sheriff is going to claim plausible deniability. We don't know. Just like the gas station explosion. I know he was sending me all the threats he was getting, and he told me about the guys that were across the street on the Saturday before the Monday that the gas station blew up. And we were in COVID lockdown and nothing was open, so why were they there at 3 o'clock in the morning? And then the gas station exploded on Monday, but there were actually 2 explosions, but because the one explosion led to the second explosion, the fire marshal only said there was only 1 explosion, and it is so fucking stupid. But you want to know what they're counting on? They're counting on the fact that no one's gonna give a fuck. Because what happened with Issac? Everyone was watching Issac and entranced with his fucking videos. Then he says he's not suicidal, and while someone's in the background hurting his dog, and the very next day he ends up dead, thrown off a bridge. And what does everyone do? They just go on about their business. Nobody fucking cared. Now, 4 years later, I've brought it all to the forefront, and now they're just watching. And then once I get thrown off a fucking bridge or whatever the fuck happens to me, they'll go on their merry way until someone else comes and fucking entertains them with the bullshit. That's what they're anticipating. That's why they are threatening to dox me. That's why my sheriff, who's involved with the meth operation here, is acting like, I don't know anything. I'm a sheriff and I run everything, but I'm fucking stupid. I don't know anything. I wish I had a brain. And Thomas, they're running around being the good guy because he's the one who is Lucien Greaves' boss, and Phoenix Enigma's boss, and CaptainUnderpants' boss. There is a part of me that just wants to say, fuck this. But if I say fuck this, then I might as well just come out and say, fuck all your kids. Fuck, I don't have any kids. Why the fuck should it matter to me? But this shit doesn't stop when I shut my computer off.